Hello, my super understanding kids. Welcome back to class. This class is going to be another interesting and exciting one. So get yourself prepared and ready. Let's have fun together. Alright? In this class, we shall be looking at paint application. Paint application. And the things we shall be learning in this class are meaning of paint application, creating a simple logo with paint or Paintastic. Also, we shall learn how to import and edit logos with paint or Paintastic. Is that clear? Alright, let's write down. What is paint? Paint is a computer graphical application which is able to generate drawings, posters, flyers, and is able to edit them as well. In a nutshell, paint is a graphical application that is used to create drawings, posters, flyers, different designs, and is also used to edit them as well. Is that understood? Now, paint normally comes with Windows operating system and runs on Windows computers, but there is also an Android application of paint which is called Paintastic. Yes, Paintastic. Paintastic is a free Android paint app. Also word sticker apps with best painting tools to create colorful drawings, beautiful paintings, designs, logos, greeting cards, etc. Now I know you are not new to Paintastic because we have already used it in our elementary one last session. So I know you can still remember, but let's proceed. Paintastic features, the features of Paintastic. Now let's look at Paintastic features one more time. You can see this is the Paintastic application. Now I want us to refresh your mind on the features, our memories on the features. Now look at the features and I want you to take note of each of them. Is that understood? Now starting from the right, you have the brush color palette. Starting from the left, the brush color palette, the paintbrush tool, paint render settings, marking tool, Paintastic stickers, other two options, the background color palette, the pixel pen, line shape tool, roller brush tool, path tool, the eraser tool, the shape tool, the fill color tool, the text tool, also the drawer or more options button located at the top left corner of the Paintastic app, and then you have the undo button, the repeat button, the save or other options button, and lastly the layer 2. You can see them all labeled. Now let's proceed to creating a simple logo with Paintastic. Creating a simple logo with Paintastic. But first of all, what is a logo? A logo is a symbol or design that is used to identify a group, company, institution, association, and other entities. A logo can be iconic, that is icons. Remember we learned about icons in elementary 1. Textual, that is letters or mix of both. Alright, now let's go on to create the download icon. So our first example is creating the download icon. The download icon is one of the Android tablet common icons. It is used to indicate when a document or an application is being downloaded to a device, as well as where all downloaded documents are stored. Now, I want you to listen and watch carefully how to create download icon. Alright kids, now we shall be learning how to create the download icon using the Paintastic application. I can remember in our previous session in Elementary 1, we learned about the Android tablet common icons, and you can still remember that. And one of the Android tablet common icons is the download icon. So we shall learn how to create the download icon. On my Android tablet, you can see this is the download icon. Now let's proceed to create this icon. First step is to launch our Paintastic application. So I go over to launch my Paintastic application. Right now, there are two methods to create the download icon, and we are going to explore these two methods. Now, the first method is, first of all, click on the pen brush tool, which is this. So you click on it, and then we go to click on our line shape tool, which is this. And then we scroll down and select the rectangle shape. This is the rectangle shape. So I select my rectangle shape, and I click on the brush color palette to change the color, to choose the color I want to use. That is the brush color palette. So I click on it, and now I want to choose the black color. I click on OK. I click on OK again. Now I'm going to draw my rectangle, which is this. So I've drawn my rectangle. Now the next step is to fill up the inside of this rectangle, and we are going to do that by clicking on the fill color tool. Fill color tool, which is this curve. Now I'll click on the fill color tool, and then I will tap the center of my rectangle to fill it up. Look at it. You can see that now it has been filled up. Now the next step is to draw a triangle downwards. Now I will do that by clicking on my line shape tool again. Then scroll down. Now this time around I will select a triangle shape. This is a triangle shape. So I select it and I click OK. Now I'm going to draw my triangle shape. Yes, you can see it. Now I'm going to fill up this triangle shape just like I did for the rectangle by clicking on the fill color tool, which is this cup here. Then I click on it, I tap on my triangle to fill it up. You can see it now. Yes. Now the next step is to select the line shape tool again, which is this, and scroll down and select rectangle, and I click OK. Now I'm going to draw a rectangle here. Make sure it is at the center. Yes. Now I fill it up by clicking on the fill color, which is this cup shape too, and I tap the center of my rectangle to fill it up. Wow! Can you see that? So this is our download icon. Can you see how beautiful it is? Yes. Now, let's look at the other method, which is the easiest method to draw or create a download icon. Now, this method is very much easier than this first method that we have used. Now, to use this method, I click on the shape tool. Now, this is the shape tool. And this is the line shape tool. I say shape tool. So, this is the shape tool. So, I click on it. Then I'm going to select a rectangle, a solid shape rectangle. Now, I want to use a rounded rectangle. So, I'm selecting the rounded rectangle, which is this. So I select it and I click on OK. I'm going to draw the rounded rectangle here. Yes. You see, this is already filled, so I don't need to go through the process of filling it because it is a solid shape. Now, I go back to my shape tool, which is this again, and I click on it, and then I scroll down until I see the arrow shape. I scroll down until I see the arrow shape. The arrow shape. I keep scrolling down until I see the arrow shape. Now, this is the arrow shape. So I select the arrow shape. This is the one I want to select, this one. So I select it and I click OK. And then I come to draw my arrow downwards, right above the rectangle. Now I draw my arrow. Can you see that? Now I want it to be at the center. Can you see? That is our download icon. Isn't that easy? Yes, very easy. And I love this. Alright? Then after this, it is always good that you save your work. So I'm going to save our work. How do we save our design or our logo? You save it by clicking on this icon. Yes. So when you click on it, you can see it brings out other options, and you can see save. You can see save. So you click on save. You click on save. Automatically it saves to my storage. You can see that it has saved to my storage. It said saved to storage. It has saved. Alright, that is how to create a download icon. I hope you've learned this now. It is very fun. I enjoyed it. Alright, now let's proceed. Right, let's move on to importing and editing logos with Paintastic. Importing is bringing a file into a program or an application, while editing means making some corrections or improvements to a file, document, or a design. Now listen carefully and watch. Now let's proceed to learn how to import and edit logos. Okay, the first step as usual is to launch our Paintastic app. So I launch my Paintastic app. Now the next step is to import my original design or logo, which was our download icon. Now I'm going to do that by clicking on this drawer button. The three horizontal lines you can see at the top left corner of our app. So I click on it and it brings up other options. You can see it brings up other menu options. So I'm going to click on the open function. This is the open function. So I click on this open and it's going to request for where my original design was stored. So I click on my documents to locate where I stored my original design. So this is where I stored my original design, and I select my download icon. Then I click on the arrow at the top to move further. This arrow, I click on it to proceed. Wow, now you can see my original design has been imported. Now we are going to learn how to edit. To edit means to make changes, like I said earlier, either to add or remove from the original design. So I'm going to add some things to this original design. Now I'm going to edit it by adding a text to it. Alright? Okay, now how do we add text to it? By clicking on the text tool. This is the text tool. This T, later you can see here. So I click on this text tool and it brings me up to the text box. You can see the text box here. So you can write anything you want to write on the text box. Already, you can see the word hello here. So I remove the hello and I write in what I want. And I write, this is the download icon. That is what I want to write. This is the download icon. I can decide to change the color of my text by clicking on the brush color palette, which you already know. Yeah, I can change the color of my text. So I click on it to change the color of my text. What color do you think will be fine for it? I want to choose red. So I choose the red and I click OK. And I click OK again. Now I want to place my hand on the drawing area and drag it. So I place my hand and drag. I drag. Is that not simple? Wow, this is the download icon. So I have added something to my original design, and that's what we call editing. Is that understood now, kids? Yeah. Alright, kids. I know you've learned a lot. And also, I know you enjoyed the class. And I did too. Alright, this is where we shall come to the end of this class. So make sure you practice it on your own and create your own download icon. Is that clear? And don't forget to complete the quiz and assignment sections. I love you. See you in our next class. Thanks for viewing and goodbye.